in these economic times, I think it's important that as professional podcasters, we at least offer some financial advice for our clients.
Absolutely, because we are very financially astute.
And what financial advice do you think would be the best for our podcast listeners?
My advice would be to buy into Pigeon Bitcoin.
Ah.
Yeah, Pigeon Bitcoin, I think that's perfect.
Wait a minute.
That's the future.
That's the Bitcoin we make.
That is the Bitcoin we make. Thanks for bringing that up, Grant Mullen.
I see.
It's the best Bitcoin in the world.
Good pitch.
Thank you.
So today's podcast, or this evening's podcast, depending on
tomorrow's
podcast, whenever you're listening. Oh, I wonder if we have any listeners who are actual time travelers, I would love to hear from them, but I'd love to hear from them 5 years ago.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant. I'd love to hear from them 4 years ago, personally, but that's just my preference, because just because I had a window available.
Yeah.
And,
you were free that year.
I was very available that year.
Yeah.
I think that was the beginning of the COVIDs.
Was that the year you were living dangerously?
That was the year I was in the Special Forces, doing special missions. And Grant, talking of special missions, can I just point something out?
Oh, please. Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah, the on-air button, mate.
Sorry.
You knew exactly where I was going.
I know I did.
It's not even plugged in.
It's not even plugged in. Hang on a sec.
Oh, no, we've got technical issues.
USB.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
The on-air light is on.
Ooh, I was hyperventilating then.
You didn't even know we were on the air.
I didn't even know.
Where do you think we were? On the sea?
I thought we were on a cloud.
Ah, well, that's another song we could do one night. I'm thinking of Swinging on a Star. Would you like to swing on a star?
Oh, we could do that one.
Dairy moonbeams blowing a jar.
Part 6 of our space trilogy, maybe?
Oh.
Nice.
Like it.
We'll do that.
So, we got a little ditty tonight by, oh gosh.
A little ditty?
You know what? I looked up. This is how organised I am. I had a busy day at work today, because I know that not many people know this, but we have regular jobs outside of our podcast running Beauty Corp.
Absolutely we do, yes.
And it gets damn busy today. It's been a damn busy day.
Why have you been busy, Grand Mullen?
Tom Cruise put his requisition, he put in a CapEx today because he needs new mops.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they've all got to have specialty handles, don't they? Because he's a midget, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a thing. And then Cher...
Yeah.
Sorry, that was Murphy, the podcast dog. Cher came by my office today with a sexual harassment complaint.
Oh, no. What? Was she complaining you haven't been sexually harassed?
She hasn't been sexually harassed in weeks.
She hasn't?
No. So
she's got to know things move with the times. We can't go around sexually harassing people all the time.
I called Mel Brooks in, and Mel's going to take care of it. So.
Thank you, Mel.
Yeah,
oh, thank goodness for that.
Good. He's all good. Hey, I think Murphy the podcast dog wants to get out. Did you want to let him out, John?
I'll go.
And while you let him out, I'll announce tonight's song, which everybody knows because they've already clicked on it, but it's by a little band from the 80s named Poison. And this is a little song that John had to Google because he didn't know about this genre of music. And it's a little song called Unskinny Bop.
Well, to be fair, during the 80s, I was in outer space.
Yeah, well...
and so I didn't hear a lot of the 80s songs.
Yeah.
And I did have to Google it.
But you didn't leave in the 80s, you left in the 1920s.
I left in the 20s. I was there for about...
5 minutes of your time?
Well, it was 5 minutes of my time, but in Earth time, it was 100 years.
Yeah, years.
And people may not believe me, but that's how time works. If you're flying through outer space, time dilation and all that.
Yeah,
I don't really want to go into it, all the physics of it. It's far too complicated for anybody with a small brain to... And people would say, John, you've no idea what you're talking about, but I guarantee I do.
Well, since you left in the 20s and came back in the 80s, first of all, your math's a bit off. So it's not hundreds of years, it's like 60 years.
No, it was definitely 100, but it looked like 60.
Ah,
yeah,
see,
that's how it works.
You're like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I am very much like him.
You look a lot like him.
I do look a lot like him.
Yeah, I never noticed till now.
I prefer to think of myself more as that Professor Cox.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's what my girlfriend calls me. Anyway, so yeah. Brian Cox.
He's always very happy and relaxed, is Brian Cox.
He is.
Are we thinking of the same guy?
We are thinking of that, but I was making more.
Yeah, I know. You were making. But go on, do the drinking. What does your girlfriend call you, John?
Professor Cox.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've been in outer space for
do you know
a long
what
time.
my wife calls me?
What did she call you?
Inspector Dick. Oh, hang on, wait. That's not right.
Oh, that was good. I like that one. That was funny.
So I would like to do this as if you've walked into a doctor's office,
Yes.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you have some complaints. And
Of course I
I'm
do.
just going to handle your complaints.
Yes.
And we're going to look at that using these song lyrics tonight.
No problem at all.
Tonight on Dr. Bop.
First of all, Grant, the title.
Yeah.
Unskinny Bop.
Yeah, well, Fat Bop.
Fat Bop. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
If you like curvy girls, I find no issue with that.
Why are you assuming their gender? It doesn't say anything about gender.
It's a gentleman in the song. It's a gentleman singing. I think about the ladies.
Well,
I believe
it is. Some of these things are confusing, but we see this is the whole thing. The reason we do this podcast because we listen to songs and we don't really listen to the words. And I've noticed recently that there's some TikTokers doing some of these sort of things as well. So some people,
cheeky bastards.
yeah, and they've jumped onto our bandwagon a year later. But anyway, let's press on. Oh, I've got a bit of a cramp in my hip flexor.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh, it's all right. I'll work it out. Okay, you ready, John?
I am ready.
What's got you so jumpy?
Kangaroos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, are you eating them or are you riding them?
Well, no, they jump. I jump. It's
Have you?
nervousness. Got an anxiety issue.
It's okay, so it could be a cause and effect thing. Maybe you should switch to decaf.
I probably should.
Decaf kangaroo.
Decafgaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that.
Yeah. Decaf.
Thank you, doctor.
Why can't you sit still? Yeah.
I can sit still. I'm sitting very still right now.
No, you're not. You're jumping.
I am jumping. I'm actually emulating a
It
kangaroo.
seems still to you, but it's not still.
It's that time dilation thing. You know what it is.
Did 60 years just go by?
60 years just went. This is going to be a very long podcast.
Felt like 100.
It was about that, yeah.
Like gasoline, you want to pump me.
Wait, what?
I can see it in your eyes.
I'm sorry, doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely I do. Like gasoline.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
pump me.
Yeah, so I want to fill you up and set you on fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like the... What are those
Gasoline's flammable.
dudes in the orange robes? The Guatemala.
The Guatemala?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Shaolin monks.
Yeah, well, I don't think Shaolin monks...
Oh, yeah, no, the monk that set himself on fire in that very famous photograph from the Vietnam War protest.
Yeah, it was the
I think he was protesting.
The Guatemala.
Yeah.
Guatemala. Yeah. I don't know why they were the Guatemala. Maybe they're from Guatemala. Guatemala with you. I'm on fire. So, like gasoline, you want to pump me and leave me when you get your fill, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to get my fill, then I'm going to go.
Yeah, well, that pretty much describes what I... So, just checking a few vital signs. Every time I touch you, you get hot.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, that can't be good, doctor.
No. I'm a bit awkward about this next line,
Yeah.
given that I am a medical professional. I want to make love. You never stop.
Well, no, I do not ever stop, but that's a little inappropriate, you saying. I'm sure you want to, but it's not for me to...
Would have been good if you stopped before you came here.
Yeah.
Look, watching it when you have a choice is one thing, but watching it when you don't have a choice is entirely another.
Yeah, that's a little bit... that's a bit over the line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Where is the line of voyeurism?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh.
It's that one that you drew. That says...
Marked.
Voyeurism here.
Voyeurism
stops here.
Come up for air, you pull me to the floor.
Well, yeah, because we're swimming in water, so I pull you down, and then
It's a weird spot for me to set up a doctor's surgery, really.
in the
middle of an ocean.
Swimming pool.
Oh shit! Is this I thought this was the ocean.
Oh, it can be the ocean.
Is the ocean bigger than this pool?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
It is. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
How could there be more water than this?
I know. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's absolutely mad.
So you know how this pool got filled with water?
Yeah.
How did the ocean get filled?
Oh.
How did the ocean get filled with water? Like, is there a bigger thing that fills that?
Yeah, I suppose. Probably a big hose.
Ah.
A big cosmic hose.
Like those hose over there?
Those hose.
Yeah.
Don't talk about those.
Yeah.
Those hose. Sorry, ladies.
You're talking about us? What's been going on in that head of yours?
Oh my goodness, so much. There's so much going on. I'm launching Pigeon Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to
I heard a little bit about that in the intro.
Yes, I know.
To go on.
Well, Grant, Pigeon Bitcoin is
Bitcoin.
Yeah, Pigeon Bitcoin is the new Bitcoin.
Did you say Pigeon Bitcoin?
Pigeon Bitcoin.
Like you didn't say Pigeon Pitcoin, because that could be
That's a very different thing. No, it's Pigeon, and people will say, John and Grant, this is just a blatant naked attempt to promote your Bitcoin.
What?
No,
Pigeon Bitcoin?
But no, it just happened to come up in the lyrics to this song. It's relevant.
Yeah, we didn't mean to.
Anyway, that's what's going on in that head of mine. How, for the people at home, it would be an awesome bargain, and you should get into it now, because you could make a fortune.
So,
as it says here on the script.
Speaking of things that go on in your head,
Yes.
do you have an internal monologue? Do you have an internal voice in your head?
Sometimes. But it's Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman narrates my life.
I can't afford. Can you do an impersonation of him? I don't know what you just did then, but that was. Can you do an impersonation of him?
Morgan Freeman narrates my life.
Oh, that was good. You went down a bit of it.
Morgan Freeman.
That's better.
Nice and deep. Morgan Freeman.
Do the and that's when he knew he fucked up. Do that one.
And that's when he knew he'd fucked up.
Yeah, that's good.
It's pretty good. You see, that's the voice I have. That's why I have issues, Grant. I've got Morgan Freeman telling me where I'm going wrong all the time. What about you? Do you have an internal monologue?
Not just one.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sometimes I try and switch it off, but I can't. And it just keeps going. Like I'll lie awake at night time occasionally, and my internal monologue just keeps going. I can't
switch it off.
Can't switch it off.
What's your who's the voice? Do you have, is it a particular
John
voice?
Farnham.
John Farnham?
Yeah.
Is he?
No, sorry. I thought you said who's the voice.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's John Farnham.
Yeah.
No, it's just me. Like it's. I think it's me. It could be either me or Brian Brown. I think sometimes it's Brian Brown.
Yeah. Well, he's a bit more budget than.
Brian Brown. There you go. Yeah. No, it's one. I think it's Brian Brown. I think it's just me. But the most random shit. Like I'll be trying to go to sleep. Oh, okay, Grant. Okay, relax. Because my other internal monologue, I think, is like a gay older woman named Gail.
Nice. Yeah. That would be quite relaxing.
Yeah, please relax. Just relax. Okay. Mm-hmm. Relax your toes. That's good. Mm-hmm. Relax your calf muscles. That's good. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are all those yellow tickets in Woolworths for? Like, there's so many yellow tickets, and like, in comes the voice that's just like bursts into a room and just starts saying stuff, and then these other voices just start talking, and I can't relax. And Gail's going, well, that's it, I'll just leave. And then she goes, then that's it, I'm awake all night. Is that just me?
That must be just you, because Gail never speaks to me.
No?
I told her to F off one night, and she never came back. And to be honest, I'm worried I offended her. I'm sorry she's bothering you.
It's okay, John. I have forgiveness in my heart.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Do you know what else I have in my heart?
What do you have in your heart,
Grant? Big fatty build-up.
Big fatty build-up, yeah. Coronary issues.
I call it Unskinny Bop.
Unskinny Bop?
Yeah, or Fat Bop.
Fat Bop? Why, Grant?
Because it just blows me away, yeah?
Well, yeah.
Hey, listen to my heart, ready? Listen to my heart, hit him. Oh, yeah, nice and warm. Unskinny Bop Bop. Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Yeah. How often do you hear that? All night and day?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Unskinny Bop Bop.
Bop Bop.
Have you seen the music video for this?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Where he's singing Unskinny Bop Bop and he does a little pelvic thrust when he sings it. It's very funny. I suggest everyone Google the song.
Later.
Don't Google it now. But anyway, when they show up, can I just point out, one of them pulls up in the music video and he's got a motorbike.
Yeah.
It's a Harley.
Yeah.
It's yellow, but it's got taxi colours on it. It's got the taxi black and white on a Harley.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's an aside. When he's singing the song and he goes bop bop, he does a little pelvic thrust, and I thought it was quite funny.
Are you suggesting this song is sexually suggestive?
Not at all. I just noticed a pelvic thrust from the 80s.
Oh, that's an old thrust. I reckon
That's a very old thrust. That's like a 40-year-old thrust.
it's dust thrust. It's a
Dust-
dust thruster.
and it transcends space and time, that thrust. And it's just a little bop bop.
Yeah.
But have a look. It's interesting.
All right. Well, we're watching this afterwards. Is it safe for work? For those...
You know what? It's actually very safe work. There's a lot of ladies wearing very high heels in the music video.
Wow.
Very 80s high heels
Oh.
that will do you an injury, ladies, if you wear those. If you choose to wear them, nothing wrong with that.
You wouldn't see that in that Scottish rapper. You wouldn't see that in his videos, that Scottish, famous Scottish rapper.
No, which Scottish rapper is this?
McHammer.
Oh yeah, McHammer. No, he wouldn't be wearing that.
He wouldn't touch this.
No, he wouldn't touch this. Do. Oh, hold on, that's another
podcast
That's
episode.
another podcast.
Anyway, John, look, we're on the air. Let's stick
Are
to
on the air. Yeah.
So, Unskinny Bop, there's nothing more to say except the rest of the song. Now, you look at me so funny.
Well, to be honest, that's your face.
Whoa.
Of course I look at you funny.
Whoa. Fair enough.
And your wordage is interesting there. You look at me, so funny.
You look at me so
Look at me, so funny.
I never thought
You
of
don't
that.
say, you're looking at me in a funny kind of way. It's like, you look at me, so funny.
You look at me so funny. Do for me, John, your best Indian accent for me. Go.
You look at me, so funny.
It's funny, isn't it, that you have to talk a bit through your nose when you do it.
You do. You very much.
You look at me so funny.
You look at me so funny, sir.
Let's do the rest of this bit here in this accent now. Love Bite got you acting all so strange.
That really works.
Yes, it does. Maybe that was...
Maybe this was written by a lovely Indian guy.
You got too many bees in your honey.
That sounds like an Indian phrase.
You know your problem. You know why you cannot get a nice girl?
Why is that?
You've got too many bees in your honey.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know. Your mother always said it, and now I see it with my own eyes.
Oh my goodness, you are so correct. I've got so many buzzy bees in my honey.
Thank you, come again.
I will pay you 2 rupees. Thank you
feel
very
like
much.
right now I have a very strong urge to go drive an Uber.
I will leave that one there.
Or maybe a tram. No, we're being completely racial. Doesn't matter. I'm not being racist to any Indians. This is just how you all sound to me. And to be fair, Australians sound like this. Oh, g'day, Chardonnay, or what the shunt? That's how Australians all sound.
Crikey. Yeah, we do.
Right? We're all like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their thing.
Yeah.
Americans like, oh my gosh, you got a 12-point GPA and have to go to Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has their thing.
Except me.
Yeah, you got a heap of things.
I've got a heap of stupid accents going on, even in my normal voice.
Freaking pick one, mate.
I know. Why do I have to have this hybrid accent? Anyway,
Do your real accent, please.
my real one.
Real one. Not this fake crap that you've been...
I know. I can't stop
I'm
it.
an English Australian.
Yeah. You see, the problem is, I started doing it 100 years ago, and now it's just stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try and do my real accent.
Can you remember it?
I tell you what, Mullen, I can do it a little bit well.
There you go.
A wee tiny bit.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yes, I'm Irish. I've got some Irish blood in me.
Is
I am
that
actually
right?
part Irish. Do you want to know what part? I can't tell you that.
Is that your pickup line in a pub?
Yeah.
Would you like a bit of Irish in you?
Have you got any Irish in you?
Would you like some? There you
Yes.
go. Yes.
Aye.
Yes. Would you like me to push in your stool? Oh no, that's the wrong bar. Sorry. That's me line at an Irish gay bar.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Can
I'm
I
sure
bomb
it's
a-
very successful.
Do you mind if I bum a fag? Can I push in your stool, sir?
Ooh, can I ring you in a post box?
What? Can I ring
Can I
in
ring
a
you in
post box?
can I ring you in a
I've
post
not
box?
heard that one before. Can I ring in a post box?
All right.
Why would you ring in a post box? Why would you ring in a telephone booth?
Exactly.
Why would you ring in a fucking post
Your
box?
post box.
I suppose it's fair enough. Anyway, we were talking about a song. Every time I tell you, okay, okay.
I do get hot.
What's been going on in that head of yours we got there? Unskinny Bop just blows me away. Yeah?
It does just blow, what, like a gunshot blow you away?
No, the other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Saucy.
Yeah. Unskinny Bop Bop. All night and day.
What do you think Unskinny Bop Bop is referring to? Is it his love of the fuller, maturer figure on a woman?
No, it's just getting us ready for Hanson.
You think so?
Remember Hanson?
Yeah, I do remember. Those young, long-haired louts.
Yeah, they're old long-hair louts now.
Well, they are, yeah.
Yeah. They kept going. Did you know that?
They still very unsuccessfully do stuff.
Oh, they're making more money than this podcast. I'll give you the bloody tip right now. I'll do you bloody.
Well, that's true,
you know what? I'll bloody tell you that much for free.
You can tell me that for
I'll
free.
bloody tell you that much for free, mate.
Mate, you can tell me that anytime you
making more money than this bloody podcast. I'll tell you bloody that much, mate.
Bet they bloody well are.
Tell you bloody
that.
Tell you bloody that much for nothing, cobber. Right? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down?
Mate, I just picked it up. It was slimy and I put it straight back down.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Hey, I'm sorry for everybody if the volume of this podcast was just blowing up everyone's ears. I've just reduced it. Probably a bit too late in the podcast. Who cares?
That's all right. It's a bit of fun.
It's free. Hey, you're saying my love won't do ya.
Well, I'm saying it will.
But that ain't love written on your face.
Yeah, it is in permanent marker.
Yeah,
Love.
I thought it was a texter.
Yeah,
no, it says
love. Love.
It says 3 vol. You've been leaning against a bottle of peroxide.
Oh no, I've messed that up, haven't I?
Yeah, it says 3 vol. Just in the mirror when you looked at it, it looked like it said love. It doesn't. It says 3 vol.
No wonder everyone's been laughing at me.
Yeah, it should say 3 vog, wouldn't it? Can you write backwards, like upside down backwards and all that sort of stuff?
I, to be honest, never given that any thought.
I can write left-handed and right-handed, forwards and backwards, and in reverse. And in reverse.
When you said, "Can you write backwards?" I thought, yeah, it's a dead easy word to write, but I didn't. Yeah, that's what you meant, right? No, I don't think I can. Oh, you know what? You can show me later.
And I can write upside down, and I can write upside down back to front, and I can write numbers upside down back to front and upside down.
Your brain must be ambidextrous. I'm ambidextrous, but for me that means I can sleep on both sides of the bed. I'm ambidextrous in that way.
Well, I thought that meant that you knew how to handle amber in more than one way.
Yeah, well, there's that as well, which I do. I can handle amber in all the ways.
Yeah, what a lovely thing amber is as well. What a lovely piece of sort of like fossilised sap.
I know,
amber
right? Isn't it gorgeous?
Glows.
Isn't it
beautiful.
Gorgeous? Why did they waste it putting in the traffic lights?
What
a waste!
I never thought of that. And what an
Surely
unusual colour. What imagine the fancy people that were doing the traffic lights. Like there was 2 just normal people, just run of the mill. You know, let's say they're Aussies because traffic lights are probably invented in Australia, like every other good thing. And then there was this guy, and he just wanted everything to be nice. So, right, hey guys, what are we going to have for the stoplight? Red. Yeah, good choice, Terry. What about the go light? Green. Good choice, Kevin.
I think you said the gay light.
No, the go light. The go light, mate.
That's
the go
Aussie,
light. Yeah, the go light. Light, the green. Good one, Kevin. What about the just try and slow down.
Think about it.
Think about it. Yellow. Hey, Trevor, I like that. No, it's got to be amber. What? Amber. The fuck's amber? It's that nice glow.
And then he goes, Colin, that's gorgeous. Let's do it. I love it.
And then the first marketing department was formed.
Yeah,
Right, you got to stop, you got to slow down for the amber. What the fuck's amber? And there was like postcards went into people's like paint swatches.
Yeah.
Went around to every house to educate people.
And everyone
amber.
went, what's amber? And when it was explained to them, everyone in unison went, oh, that's gorgeous. Of course they did. Yellow.
Well, honey, I can see right through you.
Well, I've not eaten in a while.
You had dinner here tonight.
Oh, I did too. But you know what I didn't have?
What?
Carbs.
No, except
Because you're doing a low-carb diet at the moment, aren't you, Mullen?
we're going on a cruise, Johnny boy.
You're going on a cruise, and why have you gone low carbs?
Because I'm fat.
I didn't expect you to just come out and say that. I think because I'm getting a little more healthy and I'm going to lose a little bit of weight, John.
I is fat. There's so much space between the hairs on my stomach that I can't notice it anymore.
Oh, no, mate.
Yeah, there's a bit much of a veranda over the tool shed. If you know.
Well, it was a delicious dinner, despite the no carbs.
Yeah, cooked. There's probably carbs in it. I don't know. Someone can tell me. Tomatoes carbs? You probably know.
No, they're not.
Tomatoes aren't carbs, even though they're a fruit.
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah.
And you used homegrown tomatoes, and they were delicious.
Yeah, made a sauce up in the
It
old
was a lovely
Thermomix.
sauce. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely not an ad for Thermomix. Don't buy one; they're a waste of money.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that from one of the reps.
Yeah, keep your money in your pocket, people. Yeah, screw them; they're too rich. Hey, here's a question for you.
Yes.
Who's riding who at the end of the race?
Who's riding who? Oh, that's a bit rude.
So that'd be an odd horse race, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if the horse came in riding the jockey. But you know what? They're both crossing the line at the same time. Maybe it's a win.
Coming down the straight right now is Lindy Lou, a length and a half from Harry's Boy, and our ladies like pulling out of the stocks at the 800. Oh my gosh. Son of Sam has just swapped places with his jockey and is now riding the jockey down, and the jockey has taken over first place. The jockey's riding down there. It's Trevor Marmalade. He's riding down the outside and he takes the Melbourne Cup, ladies and gentlemen.
A serial killer.
Do you reckon I'll be a horse caller? Do you reckon?
I reckon I was actually very impressed by that.
Yeah,
I was very impressed. You could do that. That was as good as your rapping from one of the previous episodes.
Correct weight at Caulfield today is $2.25.
Nice.
Yeah,
I was very impressed with that. Well done.
Yeah, I haven't done a rap in a while.
No.
We could finish this one with a rap.
Absolutely we could.
Yeah. What should I rap about?
You should, I think you should rap about...
Some fully unscripted raps.
Something completely unscripted. I'm thinking about, you should rap about pigeon Bitcoin and how it is the future. It's like, and that was a... The funny thing is, people are not going to believe that this is completely unscripted. That's my issue. The people, no, that's too good.
Yeah.
That is too good. You guys prepared that. And I'm just here to tell everyone, no, we don't. We don't prepare. It just happens.
All right, so go ahead and give me a beat, John. If you've got too many bees in your honey, you want to do something different with your money. If you've been going too hard with the fruit of your loins, you should invest in pigeon Bitcoin. Break it down. That's it, that's all I got. That was a very good beat.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, I've got a bit of the cough.
Yeah, you've just had COVID.
I've just had COVID, everyone, so that was a really tough stretch to do a beat.
But you know what? We've come to the end of the podcast, so it doesn't matter.
That's all right, mate.
That's it.
Oh. Sorry, I've got the tears.
We'll see you next week for some Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi, fantastic.
Поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он худеть не станет, а ведь он худеть не станет, если, конечно, вовремя подкрепиться. Да. Трам-пара-па-пам-пара-па-пам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пу-пурум-пу-трам-пам-па. Пум-пурум-пу-пу-пурум-пум. Пум-пу-пум-пурум-пум-пум. Хорошо живет на свете Винни-Пух. Оттого поет он эти песни вслух. И неважно, чем он занят, если он толстеть не станет, а ведь он толстеть не станет. Ника!